lightweights, today I'm going to be reacting to the movie Troy, and I'm definitely excited for this one, not excited with this one, excited for this one, kind of keeping with the theme of the epic Greek stories, pun intended, after watching 300. Now, this one I am definitely super excited for. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to have some knowledge gaps, though, if I'm being completely honest, because I never read the Iliad. I did read the Odyssey, but I don't think that's really going to help me much here. But I have never read the Iliad. So I do think I'm going to recognize characters. I am going to recognize stories. Like I'm not unfamiliar with the Battle of Troy, but I wish that I had that a little bit more knowledge from the actual Iliad itself. Not that this is going to be, you know, historically accurate or epically accurate, but it always helps when you have a little bit of that background knowledge. So please feel free, if there are like knowledge gaps or things that you're noticing, please feel free to let me know in the comments, because as I always say, I love learning new things and I love being informed. So if there's something that I am unaware of, please feel free to let me know about that in the comments. I have read in middle school, I read a young adult book called Inside the Walls of Troy. So maybe that will help. It's like a fantasy retelling of the Trojan War that I absolutely loved. So, you know, I am familiar with Helen. I'm familiar with the face that launched 1,000 ships. So like I have some knowledge, but because I haven't actually read the Iliad, I don't know all, like, you know, I'm not super knowledgeable. So please be kind if I have some knowledge gaps here. But I will be curious to see how much I actually am familiar with, because a lot of times I say that and then I know more than I realize. It's one of those things where like your brain kind of locks it away because you don't need it all the time, and then when you're in it, you're like, oh wait, no, I know this. Okay, I know that. Oh yeah, and then there was this story, and it kind of all comes back to you. So I'm hoping that there's something like that. But when you have these epic Greek stories, there's always going to be a lot of names, a lot of like pronunciations that I'm not very good with. So my fear is, even if I did know something at one point, it didn't retain. So I am a little nervous, but I am very excited because I loved 300. If this is even remotely as epic as 300 is, I am absolutely going to love this. So I can't wait to watch it. I do know that there's like a star-studded cast. I watched the trailer recently, and even though I don't necessarily know everybody's names, I recognized a lot of faces from the trailer. So that definitely makes me excited. And it seems like it's going to be great. So I am watching the theatrical version today. I know there is a director's cut, but I am not watching that. I am watching the theatrical version. Sorry. And I think that's everything. So if you are interested in the full reaction, you can find that over on Patreon. Also, if you're interested in the trailer reaction, I am going to be posting those on Patreon as well. You can find those over there. That is linked in the description below. If you really like it, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so you get notified when I post future reaction videos. There will not be another Greek epic story after this one. I will be moving on to other things, but you know, that doesn't mean there won't be something else you like down the road. So feel free to subscribe. It's free. Why not? All right, here we go. And again, I apologize for any names that I butcher. I'm doing my best, I promise. Please feel free to type things out phonetically in the comments. Nothing like an epic drum to get you kickstart in the movie. Troy. The soundtrack's gonna be great, isn't it? It's gonna be great. There she is, 3,200 years ago. After decades of warfare, Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, has forced the kingdoms of Greece into a loose alliance. Only Thessaly remains unconquered. Apologies for name butchering. Achilles, considered the greatest warrior ever born, fights for the Greek army, but his disdain for Agamemnon's rule threatens to break the fragile alliance apart. Okay, I do know a little bit, I think, about Achilles. Obviously, the Achilles heel, most notably.
Men are haunted by the vastness of eternity.
I know that voice. There's just something about this style of singing. I don't even know what you call it, but it just gives me goosebumps every single time. It makes me emotional. Nothing's happened yet. I just want to cry because of the song. Okay, this is just a random question, but why do some horses hold their head sideways when they're walking straight? I noticed one on each of the carriages was doing it. There's obviously a reason for it.
Good day for the crows. Remove your army from my land. I like your land. I think we'll stay.
Oh.
I like your soldiers, too. They won't fight for you. That's what the Messenians said. And the Arcadians, and the Epeans. They all fight for me.
Cocky.
Let's settle this war in the old manner. My man wins. We'll leave Thessaly for good. Agrius!
They're very confident in their fighter. Oh, I get why. I get why. That is a man who has seen some shit.
Achilles! Boagrius has this effect on many heroes. Careful who you insult, old king.
Achilles is not with the army.
Where is he?
I don't think that's gonna go over well, Achilles. Oh. He had a good night.
I was having a good dream.
I bet you were.
Very good dream.
King Agamemnon sent me. He
I'll
needs
speak to your king in the morning.
But my lord, it is morning.
Oops.
They say your mother is an immortal goddess. They say you can't be killed.
I wouldn't be bothering with the shield then, would I?
He's the biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
Damn. So, with Achilles, his mom dunked him. Like, he held his Achilles heel and dunked him into, like, the sticks or something, right? And that's why he's got the weakness of the heel?
Perhaps we should have our war tomorrow. I should have you whipped for your impudence.
You could try.
You can end this war with a swing of your sword and them go home to their wife.
Imagine a king who fights his own battles.
Imagine.
Of all the warlords loved by the gods, I hate him the most.
So, but is for Achilles, is he like, he can still be hurt, right? But his Achilles heel was his actual weakness? Is that the story? Or is he like impervious besides the heel? He did make the comment about he wouldn't need armor if he was, but... Woo! Well, all right. Damn!
Achilles. I'll remember the name. The ruler of Thessaly carries this scepter. Give it to your king.
He's not my king.
You know that he is fucking needed when he can get away with shit like that.
Queen Helen and I salute you. We fought many battles, Sparta and Troy, and fought well. Priam is a good king, good man. I respected him as an adversary.
She is beautiful. Everybody's very confident in this film so far. My nerves would never let me do something like that. What if you get caught?
You shouldn't be here.
That's what you said last night.
How long has this been going on for?
Last night was a mistake.
And the night before.
I've made many mistakes this week.
She's gonna steal the Constitution after this. That's where I know her from.
Do you want me to go?
I'm gonna take that as a no. I was gonna make a bad joke, but I really don't think I should. She doesn't want you to go. She wants you to... Okay. You can fill in the blanks.
Pearls from the Sea of Propontis.
Oh.
They're beautiful.
How is she gonna explain where she got that from?
Don't be afraid of him.
I'm afraid of watching you sail away and knowing you'll never come back. I was a ghost.
Come with me till the day they burn my body. I will love you. Poseidon has blessed our voyage.
Sometimes the gods bless you in the morning and curse you in the afternoon.
Do you love me, brother?
He might not after this.
Would you protect me against any enemy?
The last time you spoke to me like this, you were 10 years old and you'd just stolen father's horse.
Well...
What have you done now?
I must show you something.
How did he smuggle her on the boat? Oh. Definitely not in a rug. Ooh.
Where is she? I swear by the father of the gods, I will gut you here if you don't tell me!
What? Like it's her fault?
She left with the Trojans. The fishermen here saw her board their ship.
Get my ship ready.
Do you know what you've done? Do you know how many years our father worked for peace? I love her.
You've known her 3 days!
But I go with her. To Sparta, they'll kill you. Then I'll die fighting. Oh, and that sounds heroic to you, doesn't it? I go with her. I won't ask you to fight my war. You already have. But Troy!
Oh, no.
I want her back.
Well, of course you do. She's a beautiful woman.
I want her back so I can kill her with my own 2 hands.
Oh. Oh.
Will you go to war with me, brother?
Ugh.
I want all the kings of Greece and their armies. Send emissaries in the morning. We need Achilles and his myrmidon. Achilles. I build the future, Nestor. Me! Achilles is the past. A man who fights for no flag. A man loyal to no country.
How many battles have we won off the edge of his sword?
How many have you prevented because of him?
We need the greatest warrior.
There's only one man he'll listen to.
The casual backstrap. back scratch.
Nervous?
Petrified. You told me never to change sword hands. Yes, when you know how to use it.
Oh! Well, hello to you too!
Your reputation for hospitality is fast becoming legend.
Patroclus, my cousin, Odysseus, king of Ithaca.
Oh!
Learning from Achilles himself, kings would kill for the honor.
Are you here at Agamemnon's bidding?
We need to talk.
I freaking love his voice so much.
I'm asking you to fight for the Greeks.
Why? Are the Greeks tired of fighting each other? The Trojans never harmed me.
They insulted Greece.
They insulted one Greek.
Even if your cousin doesn't come, I hope you'll join us, Patroclus.
Play your tricks on me, but not my cousin.
You have your sword. I have my tricks. This war will never be forgotten, nor will the heroes who fight in it.
I know they're doing an Odyssey movie now, but they didn't do an Odyssey movie with him, did they? Like, as a sequel to this? Because that would have been so... If they did that, I need to watch that.
Mother, tonight I decide.
If you go to Troy, glory will be yours. If you go to Troy, you will never come home. For your glory walks hand in hand with your doom.
Can you imagine being his mother and being able to see that? As soon as you said glory, you knew he had to go. And we are back at Troy. Uh-oh. Hi, so we're back, but we really need to quickly get our defenses in order, because that one did something stupid.
My son,
Father.
Paris.
Father, this is Helen.
Helen? Helen of Sparta?
Helen of Troy.
He's taking this really well.
I've heard rumors of your beauty. For once, gossips were right. Welcome. Come. You must be tired.
I love how they did her eye makeup in this. It's so pretty.
Look.
Oh!
But I'm surprised you let him bring her. What would you have me do?
Put her on a ship and send her home.
They're already on the way, though. That's not going to help anything.
We can't win this war.
Even Agamemnon is no match for the gods.
And how many battalions does the sun god command?
Do not mock the gods.
They're coming for me.
I feel like he's the only one talking sense.
What if we went down to the stables, took 2 horses and left? Ride east, keep riding, away from here. I could hunt deer, rabbit, I could feed us.
Can you hunt?
But this is your home.
You left your home for me.
I mean, he's a prince. I'm sure he was taught how to hunt, but...
Sparta was never my home.
If we're not here, what need is there for war?
Menelaus won't give up.
I'll walk right up to him and tell him you're mine.
Call me crazy, but this maybe should have been a conversation we had before we left and made this drastic decision. Oh, God. I don't...
You will guard the ship. But this is a war! Cousin, you can't fight the Trojans from concern for you. Guard the ship.
He looked very young compared to everybody else. Less battle-hardened, for sure.
Do you know what's there? Waiting beyond that beach. Immortality! It's yours!
Oh, man. Someone make a Skyrim joke, quick.
The man wants to die.
I feel like even if you don't like who you're technically supposed to be fighting under, waiting for more ships to get there is smarter, because then at least there's more targets for the arrows.
Break off!
Oh!
Those men down there need help. Now! Taton, with me!
That is a big man with a big weapon. Ooh! Oh, shit! That was cool! Oh, shit!
Sun god is the patron of Troy, our enemy. Take whatever treasure you can find.
Oh.
With your permission, my lord.
Apollo sees everything. Perhaps it is not wise to offend him.
Ooh! It always comes back to hubris with these Greek stories. Stories is not an adequate word, but you know what I'm saying. It's always the hubris that gets them in trouble. I don't think we should follow them in there. I'm sure there's some code of conduct that you're not supposed to fight in there, but let's be real, they're not going to listen to it. You can't trust that. Oh, shit! I knew it was gonna happen and I still jumped. I just had a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. Oh, man. His cousin!
You're very brave and very stupid to come after me alone. You must be Hector.
Don't kill Hector, I like him.
Do you know who I am?
These priests weren't armed. Fight me!
Why kill you now, Prince of Troy, with no one here to see you fall?
Where's his cousin?
Tomorrow we'll have our war.
You speak of war as if it's a game. But how many wives wait at Troy's gates for husbands they'll never see again?
Perhaps your brother can comfort them. I hear he's good at charming other men's wives.
You can't even have a comeback to that.
My lord, you let him go? It's too early in the day for killing princes.
You know, I feel like they should, if they could just sit down, have some tea, a little combo. Like, Achilles doesn't really like who he's fighting for anyways. Can we come to an agreement? You'll give him Helen. Sorry, Helen. But your love versus all of this death, I don't know. And I don't... Movie done. Story over. Because so far, they both seem fairly reasonable. You know, obviously, Achilles is like a little scary, but reasonable. It is so funny, though, because I remember in 7th grade when I read the Odyssey, my English teacher writing hubris on the board.
Ajax, you're as fearless as the gods. I'm honored to go to war with you.
Ajax. I love him already.
Slower, the war would be over.
I don't mind missing the start, as long as I'm here at the end. My lord, I've got something to show you.
Anyways, I remember her underlining it and drawing arrows all over the place. If I had known in 7th grade that word was going to be so important going forward with all of these stories, I might have paid a little bit closer attention. With her chalk.
The men found her.
Okay, she's alive.
I thought she'd amuse you.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to tell myself he's too honorable to do something like that.
Apollo is master of the sun. There's nothing.
Where is he?
You're nothing but a killer. You wouldn't know anything about the gods.
What's your name?
Perseus.
Are you afraid, Perseus?
Agamemnon requests your presence. The kings are gathering to celebrate the victory.
You fought well today.
Oh my god, is he? I gotta look him up at the end. I think he was in 300.
What do you want here in Troy? You didn't come for the Spartan queen.
What would all men want? I just wanted more. You don't need to fear me, girl. You're the only Trojan who can say that.
Are they gonna fall in love?
No one thought the Trojan beach could be captured so easily.
Beautiful gift, Triopas. You will be among the first to walk in the streets of Troy tomorrow.
He wasn't even there.
Menelaus had this urn made to commemorate his victory at Cypricius, in honor of an even more memorable victory.
Thank you, old friend. Tomorrow we'll eat supper in the gardens of Troy.
Well, not quite tomorrow.
Kings did not pay homage to Achilles.
Perhaps the kings were too far behind to see. You want gold? Take it. It's my gift. To honor your courage, take what you wish.
I already have. Afarius, Hemon!
Oh, shit.
Too many men have died today. If killing is your only talent, that's your curse. I don't want anyone dying for me.
Why did that one guy look like Andrew Garfield? Look at, he looks like
Mighty
okay.
Achilles,
I take it back.
silenced by a slave girl.
He did for a second, okay. Like Andrew Garfield's cousin.
I'll have her give me a bath. Then, who knows?
You sack of wine!
You sack of wine!
Before my time is done, I will look down on your corpse and smile.
I need to remember that insult.
Morning, I will challenge Menelaus for the right to Helen. The winner will take her home. The loser will burn before nightfall.
You should have just done that to the beginning.
Father, I'm sorry for the pain I've caused you.
Do you love her?
Can he fight, though?
I suppose fighting for love makes more sense than all the rest. My father carried this sword and carry it with you tomorrow. The spirit of Troy is in that sword. So long as a Trojan carries it,
Please don't go.
Paris fights tomorrow, not me.
You've been fighting your whole life.
You know I don't want to fight. I want to see my son grow tall. I want to see the girls chasing after him.
I can't lose you. I won't survive.
I must see Paris.
I don't know. Maybe spend the night with your wife.
Wait! Wait!
What are you doing?
Let me go.
No.
I saw them burning on the pyres.
That's my fault.
It is. I'm giving myself back to Menelaus.
It's too late for that. This is about power, not love. You're a princess of Troy now, and my brother needs you tonight.
I just feel like at this point, it doesn't matter what you do. There's going to be a battle, you know? Like, you couldn't stop it at this point. If you wanted to stop it, you had to stop it before you left. Now that they're here, they're still going to try to take Troy.
My lord, the army's marching. Let them march, we stay. All the men I've killed are standing there on the far bank of the river Styx, waiting for me. They say, welcome, brother.
That's why he always has to lose himself with women.
Fight for you. Soldiers, they fight for kings they've never even met. They do what they're told, they die when they're told to die. Soldiers obey. Don't waste your life following some fool's orders. Go!
He does seem like a good mentor. I'll give him that. So the question is he going to take up the challenge? He's got to find a way to send Achilles in, right? As the fighter, he would never fight on his own.
Sure you want to do this? I started this war.
Helen, sit with me.
That has to be incredibly uncomfortable. He genuinely looks terrified. I'll be curious to see, like, if they don't actually call in Achilles this time, how the rest of the soldiers actually do. Like, is the rest of the army actually strong? Or is it really just, I mean, they have to be as successful as they are. But, or did he rely on Achilles that much to end the fighting? Dude, Ajax is so freaking cool. What the hell? Dumb question, but is the household cleaner named after him? That was incredibly in sync.
I see you're not hiding behind your high walls. Valiant of you. Ill-advised, but valiant.
You come here uninvited. Go back to your ships and go home.
We've come too far, Prince Hector.
What, Prince?
I have two wishes. First, you must give Helen back to my brother. Second, Troy must submit to my command to fight for me whenever I call.
No son of Troy will ever submit to a foreign ruler.
Then every son of Troy shall die.
There is another way.
He doesn't just want the lady back, okay?
I won't give her up, and neither will you. So let us fight our own battle. The winner takes Helen home. And let that be the end of it.
A brave offer, but not enough.
I came here for Troy. Came for my honor. Every breath insults me. Let me kill him. When he's lying in the dust, give the signal to attack. You'll have your city. I love my revenge.
I mean, they have to see through that, right?
I accept your challenge, and tonight I'll drink to your bones.
Oh, we're doing this right now. I thought he meant tonight was when they do it. I didn't realize we were doing this right this second.
You think of your sword and his sword and nothing else.
So obviously he's going to have had training, but is this like his first real fight? It sounds like it based off the conversation they had on the ship on the way back. Oh no. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. Although maybe this is the great victory that was foretold for today. You can't be taking that many hits. You're going to get too tired. You were supposed to make him swing and miss, not you swing and miss all the time. I say like I could do any better. I'd be dead on the first swing. We're just taking it. You can't do that. Kick him in the nuts or something. Do something!
Fight me, you coward! Fight me! We have a pact. Fight!
Fight him, son.
Just take his sword or something. He's gonna take the sword and turn around and go.
Fight is over.
Fight is not over. Stand back, Prince Hector. I'll kill him at your feet. I don't care.
He's my brother.
I thought that Paris was gonna do that. Obviously, like, I knew the big fighting had to happen because it happened, but I still like to see that. Oh yeah, you can't leave that out there. Shit.
Archers! Pull back, you fool.
I like all the different shield shapes. I wonder what the strengths and weaknesses are of all the different shapes that they have. He's like pacing like a caged lion. I love when movies do the battle filming. Oh god, don't go up to Ajax. You do not want to fuck with him. Anyways, I like when they film battle scenes so chaotically because I feel like that's how it actually is. Hector! Oh. Ah! Oh no! Wait, no, because I actually liked him. I like both. Oh man! Oh man! Listen, I don't want Troy to fall, but I also don't want Ajax to fall. I don't even know why I liked him. He's just cool. That's a lot of bodies.
Back to the ships! Back to the ship! Retreat! Come back!
Ah! I guess there's a reason why they had to resort to the horse, right? Like that, it makes sense that they won this, but it's just gonna make it so much harder going forward.
We have them on the run!
We're in range of their archers. Have our men gather our fallen. Send an emissary to the Greeks. Tell them they can collect their dead.
Would they have done the same for us?
Go!
I don't. Oh man. I like that so far they're making me have people that I like and dislike on both sides, and I can understand both sides. Like they're not making one side the 100% end all be all bad guy, if you will. Like obviously there are bad people on both sides, or bad decisions on both sides.
You think I'm a coward?
Well,
You challenged a great warrior that took courage.
I betrayed you.
And Lars was a brave man. He lived for fighting. And every day I was with him, I wanted to walk into the sea and drown.
They're laughing at me and Troy. Drunk with victory. I'll sail home at first light.
Maybe we should.
Achilles fights only for himself.
Cared about his ability to win battles. He's right.
He's as likely to spear me as to speak to me.
can you blame him?
He'll want the girl back.
You can have that damn girl. I haven't touched her.
Where is she?
I gave her to the men. They need some amusement after today.
Hell yeah.
I'm slaves on a Trojan Achilles!
Oh!
Are you hurt? Must you fight them? You have courage.
Fight back when people attack me. Dog has that kind of courage.
That everybody would.
The gods envy us. You will never be lovelier than you are now. We will never be here again.
I thought you were a dumb brute.
He's got layers.
Do it.
You'll kill more men if I don't kill you.
Many.
gonna need some new robes after this.
Ithaca cannot afford an enemy like Agamemnon. You don't fear anyone, that's your problem. Fear is useful.
Keeps you alive.
You were born for this war. Things are less simple today. Women have a way of complicating things.
These are our countrymen. You betray all of Greece just to see Agamemnon fall.
Someone has to lose.
Oh god, he's gonna do something stupid, isn't he?
Now is the time to destroy the Greek army.
Hit them now. They will run!
I feel like leaving the walls is probably not smart, though.
Our walls can't be breached. We'll beat them back again. Yesterday, the Greeks underestimated us. We should not return the favor.
Honestly, he's so freaking smart.
Gods curse the Greeks.
Prepare the army. We attack at daybreak.
I feel like this whole movie could have been avoided if every step of the way they just listened to Hector. Just for once. Step 1, step 2, step 3. All of these. I was wondering why they were shooting their arrows there when they weren't hitting anything. I was like, that seems like a stupid to announce that you're there. Why wouldn't you sneak attack? But, you know, that works. That'll do it. Well, it won't really, but... That was a cool transition. I liked that a lot. Shit! Their army's a lot bigger than I realized. I knew they were still waiting for people to get in from the countryside, but I wasn't expecting that. Damn.
Archers to the rear.
Achilles.
Oh, man.
Achilles.
The fact that none of them slipped down that sandy hill is kind of impressive, especially with all their armor on and their spears. Oh, obviously that was not him. That was his cousin. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you put him out of his misery? Because that seems awful. Well, if you wanted to get...
Back to the ships!
See, could they be the leaders? Because the only people with heads on their shoulders. What the...
To Troy! Back to the city!
Yeah, now you've done pissed off Achilles, and Heather's gonna be held to pay.
You violated my command.
No, my lord. There was a mistake.
I ordered the Myrmidons to stand down. You led them into combat.
I didn't lead them, my lord. We thought you did.
Where's Patroclus?
Patroclus! We thought he was you, my lord.
I fell for it too. Look just like him.
Your greaves, your helmet. He even moved like you.
Where is he? Where?
He's dead, my lord. Hector cut his throat.
Don't! There are some I don't know if it's historians. I know that there's like a popular book right now based off of, I want to say it's like a group of historians think that maybe there's more to them than just being cousins, possibly. And there's like a popular book that was based off of that.
If the Greeks get inside the walls, it's over. And I want you to bring him here. You save as many people as you can, but you get here. I killed a boy today, and he was young.
That boy's just saved this war for us.
But anyways, I was starting to say, so I know that there are like certain groups that think that maybe there is more to them than just being cousins. Obviously, that's not touched upon at all in this version. So I'd be curious to know like what made, like I said, I don't know if it's historians that did it. I know the book is, I think, based off of, maybe it's just one historian. I don't know. Anyways, I want to do more research into that and see what makes them feel that way. I wasn't sure if that was a common take or a less common take, but since it's not in this, makes me feel like it's probably less common, because I think it was his cousin. See, he just needs a bow in his hand. That's his true calling.
My lord, I need my armor.
This is about to be epic and awful. I feel like if I were her, I would just be going now. I would just be leaving for the mountain now. And if they survive, then someone can come get me. I don't know if That probably makes me, like, bad that I wouldn't want to sit and watch on the walls, but...
Hector's my cousin! He's a good man! Don't fight him!
But I feel like if your husband is convinced that you're gonna fall, you should just go while you can.
Hector! Forgive me for any offenses. I've served you as best as I could.
May the gods be with you. Hector, no father ever had a better son.
Apollo guard you, my prince.
But no! We had to listen to a bird!
You're the best man I know. You're a prince of Troy. I know you'll make me proud. You remember what I told you?
Just going out there and saying, I'm sorry, I thought it was you, does that make it better or worse?
I'll make a pact with you, with the gods as our witnesses. Let us pledge that the winner will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals.
There are no pacts between lions and men.
I thought it was you I was fighting yesterday, and I wish it had been you. But I gave the dead boy the honor he deserved.
You gave him the honor of your sword.
So no, did make things better. You two better live the longest, happiest fucking life ever. That's all I've got to say. On one hand, he's holding his own better than I thought he would, but on the other hand, I feel like Achilles is toying with him. I didn't even see where they were keeping those. This music is really good, but it's making me so much more stressed out. Oh! Oh, that was really cool. Someone else better step in and say that that's not okay. He was nothing but honorable to everybody else.
I kiss the hands of the man who killed my son.
You're a brave man. I could have your head on a spit in the blink of an eye.
You really think death frightens me now? I watched my eldest son die, watched you drag his body. Give him back to me. He deserves the honor of a proper burial, you know that.
He killed my cousin.
Thought it was you. How many cousins have you killed? How many sons and fathers and brothers and husbands? How many, brave Achilles? I knew your father. He died before his time, but he was lucky not to live long enough to see his son fall. I loved my boy from the moment he opened his eyes till the moment you closed them. Let me wash his body. Let me say the prayers.
If I let you walk out of here, if I let you take him, it doesn't change anything. You're still my enemy in the morning.
You're still my enemy tonight. Even enemies can show respect.
I admire your courage. Meet me outside in a moment. We'll meet again soon, my brother.
This movie.
Your son was the best I fought. In my country, the funeral games last for 12 days.
It is the same in my country.
Then the prince will have that honor. No Greek will attack Troy for 12 days.
thought you were dead.
You're free. If I hurt you, it's not what I wanted.
Fuck this movie.
Go. No one will stop you. You have my word.
Come, my girl.
You're a far better king than the one leading this army.
Consorting with the enemy king, giving him 12 days of peace. 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 Their prince is dead. Their army is leaderless. This is the time to attack.
Even with Hector gone, we have no way to breach their walls.
That's good. For my son back home. I have my own battle to fight.
Then we march beside you.
The one I'm meant to be a part of this.
Fighting for you has been my life's honor, my lord.
I freaking love his eyes. They're so pretty.
This is a gift. We should take it to the temple of Poseidon.
I think we should burn it.
Burn it, my prince. It's a gift to the gods.
You burn offerings to the gods. Why can't you burn that? He says one smart thing in his entire fucking life and no one listens to him. That's not fair. I don't know. He's probably smart in other ways too, but he's done nothing but piss me off this movie. Oh, I don't want to watch this. Of course you have to play music that's gonna make me cry anyways. Where is he going?
Briseis, where is she? Where? I don't know. Please, I have a son. Get him out of Troy.
It's a long way, quick.
Oh no, oh no.
It's a long way, quick. The city is dead. They're burning it to the ground.
Do you know how to use a sword?
Yes.
The sword of Troy. As long as it remains in the hands of a Trojan, our people have a future. Protect them, Aeneas.
Aeneas, really?
Soldiers of Troy! You men are warriors! To lead you has been my honor!
If only he could have brought that bow in the freaking first fight. Damn it, Odysseus!
Too late for prayer, priestess. I almost lost this war because of your little romance.
Be my slave in the city, scrubbing my floors night.
Fuck yes.
Come with me.
No.
Troy's fallen. Go. We must go. I know a way out. Go.
I knew how it was gonna end and I still was not ready.
Find peace.
Those people freaking look like kids.
Let them say, I lived in the time of Hector, te Meriforsus. Let them say, I lived in the time of Achilles.
Freaking Wolfgang.
When your dreams have ended,
Oh, it's a good song.
I will never die.
Okay, so I knew I was gonna cry. I knew it was gonna be a problem that my box of dishes was on the opposite side of the room. Obviously I knew it wasn't gonna be a happy ending, but still hit me harder than I wanted it to. That was really good. That was really good. And I loved Sean Bean as Odysseus. It would have been really cool. And I'm acting like they haven't. I don't think they have. Pretty sure I would have at least heard about it if they did. But it would have been really cool if they did the Odyssey with Sean Bean, like shortly after this. And then I don't know, obviously, like I said I haven't read the Iliad. I know like the Aeneid is about, I think, the starting of Rome. Not like the Empire of Rome, but like the first town or city of Rome. So I'm assuming, I haven't read that. I really don't know anything about it other than that. But I'm assuming Aeneas, who got the sword, is like a little nod to the Aeneid. But I don't know anything about that. But if that is actually another offshoot of the Iliad, it would be cool if they did another movie based off of that too. I don't know enough about that story to know if it'd even make a good story, but it still would have been cool if they had Troy and then they kind of had offshoot stories based off of that. And again, I'm not familiar enough with the Iliad to know if those other stories were actually offshoots, but it could have been cool. And I knew that the Odyssey starts directly after the events of this. Like Odysseus is on his way home from the war in Troy during the events of the Odyssey, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. But I wasn't expecting, I don't know why, I wasn't expecting Odysseus to be in this as much as he was. Like, once I saw him in it, I was like, oh yeah, the Odyssey takes place directly after this, like literally right after. But for some reason, I wasn't expecting him to have been so integral in this story, which now makes no sense. Like, of course he is, especially being like one of the kings. But I still was not anticipating him being in it this much, so that was a pleasant surprise. I absolutely loved Hector. Loved a lot of characters in this. I thought it was great, and I had said in the reaction that I thought it was really cool how they made me love, and hate is kind of a strong word, but really dislike people on both sides, and that you could understand both sides. Like, obviously, if you are Helen and you are in a loveless marriage that you're miserable in, you want to escape. Absolutely understand that. If you're Paris and you have fallen in love with her and you see that she's miserable and she's talking about how she wants to kill herself, of course you're going to try to save her. I understand that. But then you also understand the other side. Like, you came in here under pretenses of having an alliance and a friendship and you steal my wife. Like, of course I'm going to be pissed at that and I'm going to want her back. And then when your brother is also power hungry and wants to control the world as much as he can, I guess egos mix together into something you don't like, though. So like, you can understand the basic wanting of getting the wife back, but then it turned into more of an ego and wanting for more power thing for both of them, so it makes you dislike them. And you understand where Paris and Helen are coming from, but then you see the death and the destruction that it brings, and it makes you dislike that they did that. I told myself I was gonna cry. So they did a really good job of portraying, like, both sides have good people and bad people, or good people and people who make bad decisions. I loved Achilles' character. I thought he was great. I thought he had a lot of different layers to him, and I found him fascinating. I don't know how accurate that is, obviously, to the Iliad, but the way they portrayed him here was very cool, especially at the end. I had mentioned that I knew his heel was his weakness because that's where, I think, the story that I've heard is that his mom dipped him in the Styx, but she held his Achilles, I guess, his heel when she dipped him. So that was the only part that didn't get touched by the river. So that was his weakness. That was his weak spot. I don't know if other stories he's pretty much impervious besides there, or if he just, like, that is basically his fatal flaw. Like, he's still human. He still can be hurt, but if you hit him there, that's like his major weakness. This film seemed to portray it that way, but the ending I thought was really, really cool how they did that, how they made his legend make sense for how it spread. The fact that he had none of the other arrows in him when he fell. He took them out before he died. So it looks like the arrow that kills him is the arrow in the Achilles heel, or in the heel, which then becomes known as the Achilles. I thought that was really cool. Again, not sure if that's actually how it happens in the story, but it was a really cool interpretation or take on it in this film. And then I don't know, I think Apollo is the god who, like, archery, right? Like, when you think of the weapon of choice for Apollo, it's a bow and arrow. And if this is not accurate, then completely ignore what I'm about to say. But if it is accurate, I'm gonna say it just in case. The fact that he desecrated Apollo's temple and then was brought down with an arrow to the Achilles, I thought that was another nice little added layer, because on one hand, it could just be like that was his fatal flaw, like that was whatever it took him down. On the other hand, if you are someone who is from Troy, who is a gods-fearing Greek even, you see that and you're like, oh yeah, don't piss off the gods, because he pissed off Apollo and Apollo got his retribution. So I thought that was cool. Again, layers to that. I thought that was really good. I wrote random things down here. I don't even know what I wrote. I think a lot of these are quotes. Sack of wine. Like, I don't think I needed to write that down, but I thought it was funny. I had said multiple times, like, that I love Hector. I joked that if people had just listened to Hector the whole time, we could have stopped the movie 5 times over. If we had listened every time Hector opened his mouth, if we just did what he said, we wouldn't have made it to the next time Hector had to open his mouth. So I really liked him. I'm glad that at the end, him and Achilles, they had that, the way to honor each other, I guess. And they did respect each other. I thought that was really good. And there's a couple quotes I wrote down, not full quotes, but partial quotes that stood out to me. War is young men dying and old men talking. I feel like that is kind of a timeless quote. Everything is more beautiful because we're doomed. I thought that was a really cool take on, like, the jealousy of the gods, because he's right. I feel like every time I hear stories, like the actual mythology, not the modern takes and spin-offs and things like that, every time I hear those stories, a lot of it comes down to jealousy when it comes to the gods and being jealous of humans. And obviously there are a bunch of different versions of the stories, because you have, like, the Greek versions, and then I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of the Roman gods and Roman stories are the Greek gods just kind of changed with different names and different variations. So then you have different versions there. So there's a lot of different versions, but it seems like a lot of those stories have in common is that the gods being jealous of humans. Like, oh, this god slept with this human, now I'm jealous of that human, or this god... or this human's getting too much attention and notoriety, so I'm jealous of this human. Or this one is too beautiful, so I'm jealous of this human. So, like, there's a lot that the gods are jealous of, but I think his quote sums it up nicely. When you have everything, nothing is special. So when you have eternity, I could see what he was saying about being jealous of the fact that humans are not immortal, because everything is beautiful to human. Well, in theory, everything is beautiful to human because you could die at any moment. So you appreciate it more, and that makes the gods just. So I just thought that was really cool. I really liked that. I think I kind of got lost in the sauce there for a minute, but hopefully that made sense. And then even enemies can show respect. I loved that line. I thought that was great. And again, should be timeless, but I think an important quote across the board. So I thought this was really phenomenal. I guess, I don't want to say remember more than I thought I would, but I recognize more than I thought in terms of, like, names and things like that. But obviously I don't know how accurate it is to the actual Iliad, but I thought it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I really thought that the pacing was good. I was a little daunted over the length, which is silly because one of my one of my favorite movies that I've watched recently are the Lord of the Rings director cut movies. So like I should have known better, but when you look at it on paper and you're like, holy shit, that's a lot. That's a long movie for a Battle of Troy. But they balanced the timing of it and the pacing of it beautifully, I think. And the story actually was phenomenal, and the characters were phenomenal, and the acting was phenomenal. Like they really made you, every single one of those characters was so nuanced and had so many layers, and I loved that. I loved that it wasn't just a, hey, here's this big battle, let's just have big battles. Like, let's just show cool fight scenes all the time. Like, there obviously were amazing fight scenes and great fighting choreography, especially with Hector and Achilles. I really, really thought that fight was well done. You could see the torment in Achilles and the grief in Hector. And I just thought that was really good. So obviously there were still amazing fight scenes and stuff like that, but there also was a phenomenal story for each of these characters. And it made you love or hate all of them, or love or hate all of them in certain moments. And I thought that was really well done, and it's definitely difficult to do. When you have that many characters too, making them all be layered and nuanced like that is not an easy feat, and I thought that was very well done. So definitely enjoyed it. Would be curious to know what is added for the director's cut. I think from what I have heard through the grapevine, there are scenes that add to some of the characters a little bit more, so I don't know which characters those would be. Maybe we see a little bit more between Paris and Helen, because I feel like we didn't really see a lot with them. Maybe we see a little bit more with like Achilles and his cousin, or Achilles and his soldiers, or I don't know. But I would be interested to know what is added for that, and if, I don't want to say important because that sounds bad, but you know, if it really is worth the extra 45 minutes or whatever it is, I'd be curious about that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Obviously I didn't have a ton of like super insightful things to say since I haven't read the Iliad, but I did think it was phenomenal, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction anyways. If you did, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. You could hit the bell button so you get notified, and if you're interested, Patreon is linked in the description below, where you'll have access to my full length reactions. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day.